Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining with me here today. We are going to talk about, are you making time for what's important? I think it's vital that we think about this and we're mindful in this area. But before you do, don't forget to hit the notification bell and join with me here as I go live, as I post, so we can create conversation and relationship and grow together. So today, as we're talking about making time for what's important, the question I have for you, do you know what's important to you, what it is that you need, how to create that in your own life and creating space for that? Sometimes I think that we don't do these things because we think it's being selfish. But when you don't do those things, you're actually shortchanging yourself and you're shortchanging all of those that you're in relationship with that are around you. Because when we are healthy, then we can create healthy relationships and have a healthier lifestyle that we begin to lead. Now, I'm not talking about, making time for what seems important, all those things that are screaming, the squeaky wheel gets the most grease. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about what's important. What relationships in your life right now in this season are important? Your personal health, what makes you happy and excited and passionate about life, different things like that. What's important for you in this season, in this moment in your life? And how can you create opportunities around that for making time for those important things in your life? I think a lot of times we push those things aside because there's things that are louder and screaming for our attention, and we continue to put those aside. And honestly, those are the things that end up causing stress, anxiety, burnout, and lead us down that road and that direction. But you can actually change that by taking a few moments each day to plan, prioritize what's important, and it can actually help create a state of peace for your day. Can I tell you, if you take moments out of your day to create space to begin to do those things that are important to you, it's going to create peace, not anxiety. It's going to relieve stress, and create opportunities for you to feel, maybe even a little bit lighter in our life. For me, each day, what that looks like for me, and each one of us are different. I think sometimes we try to compare ourselves one to another, a personality type, strengths, talents, seasons of life. We try to compare ourselves. Well, if this person does this, then it must work for me. And we take cookie cutter do's and don'ts and we try to apply them to our life. And we wonder why that isn't working for me. But this is a discovery process in your life, and it's a continuation of discovery as we continue to grow, mature, and our seasons of life begin to change. For me, I try to begin each day with prayer, with meditation and reading my Bible. It helps me prioritize things. It helps me to retrain the way that I think and to get out what's important. This helps me to be mindful, intentional about what I'm doing and how I am beginning to do that on a daily basis. Now, I say I try. This is a work in progress. It doesn't always happen the way that I want. Sometimes you get a phone call or a text message, you got to jump out of bed, you got to do things, you have to, handle situations. But my goal, and I try to prioritize that time for myself in the day so I can begin to create that space for grace in my life. My question for you is, how do you create space for yourself to pause and reflect on what's important for you today? God doesn't want you to burn out. And I hope that you realize that it is not the goal for you to burn out, for you to burn the candle at both ends, for you to feel like that you are Superman or Wonder Woman and you have to do all and be all to all people. He didn't intend for you to fly through life running yourself ragged. And I think a lot of times that's what we do. We try to fly through life and run ourselves ragged and meet the needs of everyone else around us, that we forget that we need to actually take moments to refresh, reconnect, relax, and rejuvenate ourselves. While balance may seem unattainable at times, it's something God desires for you and I, and he will, and I want to help you find those moments if you begin to set time aside and ask God into the situation and circumstance and help guide you through your day. I hope this has encouraged you. I know it's challenging for me and encouraging for me as I, am thinking about this morning how to prioritize what is important in my life and what do I need to do today to create that space for grace in my life. Don't forget to, comment. I'd love to connect with you, DM me, and don't forget to follow me here on social media. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.